Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, magical fantasy tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Aries. Oh. Aries, you're either the Empress energy here or the King of Swords. In the King of Swords, that means that you're stepping up. You're taking that leap, King of Swords, to reconcile with this Empress energy, but you need the strength. You need the strength to reconcile your wish fulfillment. You've made your choice on who you want to be with. It's time to rebuild, right? Your wish fulfillment, you made the choice of what you wanted. This is you wanting to be with this Empress energy and rebuild. You got the Ace of Cups under the bottom of the deck. You want equal give and take. You do. You want to be with this person. You're ready. You're taking control. Now, this to me is you leveling up right before you hit the Emperor. So this is you fighting back, because you know, the one thing about the King of Swords, they plot, they plan, but they observe their opponent, and they will beat their opponent with that opponent's weakness. And that's where they can level up and become that Emperor energy, right? You want to reconcile. You've cut out a relationship and you now want a victory. So you've released yourself from that karmic energy. By cutting out that relationship, you got the victory, right? And now there's an opportunity for something long-term and committed. Now it's time for you to level up. You're taking the bull by the horns, Aries. You're handling your business, Taurus. Okay. Taurus, you're very naive in your judgment. You're very naive in your judgment. And this is, oh yeah. Okay. You were naive in, oh, why am I wanting to say stranger danger here? You were very naive in your judgment, and you moved on. You moved on. It's been a long time coming, but now you see the harsh truth. You've gotten clarity about the manipulation. And this is almost like you were being manipulated. You didn't realize it. You were being naive. You were naive in your judgment, but you walked away. You did walk away and moved on from the manipulation. You did. You moved on, but now you're getting clarity. It's been a long time coming. You see the harsh truth. You realize how much danger you were in at the time, and you didn't even realize it. Like, you were naive about it. You just kind of like, and just moved on. But whatever or whoever you were around at that time, they did not have your best interest at heart at all. But you didn't see it. You didn't see it until much later, right? You didn't see the deception. You were being preyed upon. You were being preyed upon, and you walked away. I'm going to tell you, You probably have a sixth sense. You paid attention to your gut. You walked away, but you were naive. You didn't think twice about it. You didn't even think twice about it. You just said, nah, and just kind of moved on, right? You block the deception. You probably wouldn't have recovered from this relationship. Whatever this was that happened to you, Taurus, you being carefree doesn't even need to be naive. You could have been just really carefree in your judgment, but you moved on. You didn't listen, or you didn't go into whatever they were doing, you walked away from it. But you did it kind of casually. Okay, this was just like, nah, no thanks. This may have been some guy who asked you out, kind of creeper, and you just kind of got, no, but even being carefree in your judgment instead of naive, you moved on from it. But moving on from this possibly saved your life. I'm just going to say that, because you wouldn't have recovered from this relationship. I mean, it's kind of scary, but now you see the harsh truth. You got clarity about this. You figured it out. I don't know if you saw a news clip or if you saw something that said, wait a minute, wasn't that the guy that asked me out, a couple years ago? Sometimes rejection is God's protection. Just saying. Gemini. So you're waiting to move on from some drama. You have somebody who's not speaking to you and you've decided to cut them off. I feel like you're manifesting new love. So you feel like there's a lot of drama. You may have been dating somebody who was a lot of drama. They could have been very jealous. They could have had a lot of strife. And now they're not speaking to you. They're ignoring you. You just cut them off. You said, nah, I don't need this bullshit. I don't need this bullshit. I made the decision to cut somebody off. I want to date somebody that brings something to the table that I enjoy. I feel like you're a masculine energy here. You're manifesting new love. Okay. There's going to be a new beginning with a Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Cups. You could be a same-sex relationship. You definitely could be a same-sex relationship, or you're in your feminine energy, Gemini. Because there's going to be a new beginning of love and abundance with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. I feel like you're going to be rushing in this. You were at a crossroads about an offer, but I feel like you're ready to roll. Like you're leaving one behind, and then you meet somebody very quickly and you go head over heels into that relationship. It could be same-sex relationship, or could be both of you are in your feminine energy. So take it how it resonates with you. But you're leaving behind somebody who's a drama queen, and you're just like, nah, I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm going to go find real love. So I like that for you, Gemini, because, you don't want to deal with the bullshit. That's for sure. Cancer. Somebody regrets a past mistake, somebody from your past. They made a past mistake with you, Cancer. You're coming in Empress energy. You have a new beginning. You have a new beginning. You cut off somebody from the past. Even communication. You don't even want to talk to this person. They see that it's over. They see that it's done, right? Mm-hmm. This person could be a Aries, Leo, or a Sag. This was a family situation that was left out in the cold because of this Queen of Wands. They caused a commitment. They caused a Tower moment in a commitment. So this person sees that you've moved on and that you're not interested. You don't even want to reconcile this. They see that it's over because they caused a commitment to collapse. Okay, a family member or somebody you felt like was family is now out in the cold because of what this person's done. So you in your mind are like, no fucking way am I reconciling with this person. I don't care if they see the error of their ways. Not doing it. Not doing it. Now, that's the difference between you choosing not to. In my mind, Cancer, forgive everybody. But forgiving everybody doesn't mean you ever have to have a relationship with them again. Period. Right? They made their bed, they can lie in it. Period. Done deal. Leo. Got a lot of players here, Leo. I don't know if you're the King of Swords, if you're the Empress, or if you're the King of Cups here. Somebody may be jealous of you, okay? I'm going to say you're the Empress energy. So there's somebody who wants justice, King of Swords. He's somebody from the past where you're concerned. He's made past mistakes. He's finding out that you're in love with a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's almost like you might be on an anniversary date of some sort because like you're celebrating love. So this could be an anniversary. Or this also could be a celebration. You could be married. I feel like somebody's very guarded and defensive. They're going to tell this person how unhappy they are, arguing their discontent because they rushed in for the opportunity. Okay, Leo, if you get married to somebody quickly, if you elope with somebody, it's going to have your ex pissing fire. Because if this person screwed up in the past and then you met somebody and it was a whirlwind romance and you ended up getting eloping, he's going to be telling your husband, because you're going to be with this King of Cups, how angry, arguing his discontent because he rushed the opportunity. Shit is what it shit is. You know, if you don't take the opportunity when you have the opportunity, you have an Empress on your hands and you are lollygagging, right? Somebody else is going to come pick up, you know, so sit down. The person that wants her is behind you kind of thing, right? Let them be mad. But I'm going to tell you, if you have a whirlwind romance, Leo, somebody that is going, you're at one of your exes is going to be pissing fire over it. Angry that you got hitched. Well, I think that's a coulda, shoulda, woulda. Virgo. Somebody wants that to take that leap of faith and come out of the cold. There's going to be communication between an emperor and an empress. So this is a twin flame reading, guys. So somebody's taking that leap to come out of the cold, communicating they want a new beginning with the empress and the emperor. They're communicating about a new beginning, passionately communicating back and forth about healing the situation and having justice. So somebody definitely wants to come back and fix it. Now, Virgo, your person could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or the karmic energy could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Take it how it resonates with you. Because somebody it's almost like no, I feel like you are Empress energy. You're a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like this karmic from the past who's watching and not saying anything is the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Even though I'm reading you're either the Empress energy here or you're the Emperor. The Queen of Pentacles over here is the karmic. They're watching, they're not saying anything, but there's a queen. Someone's lurking in the shadows. Someone's lurking in the shadows. It almost feels like shit's about to pop off, okay? So Virgo, you're communicating with your Empress that you want to come back together in union, and somebody's watching you. They're not saying anything. They're just watching the situation unfold. Libra. Somebody who's been out in the cold for a long time because of betrayal is going to rush back in to try to rebuild. Emperor energy. They see something about the past. This person sees something about the past. It's like maybe they're using their intuition, but they see something about the past. I mean, oh. Okay, so Libra, I wanted to clarify that manifestation, and I got the devil and deception. Okay. So somebody's doing black magic. Okay. Doing black magic. There's no equal give and take here with a Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. She's trying to block. She tried to block you from communicating with your person. With your person. Now, maybe you saw this. Your intuition kicked in. Maybe you're seeing this now. Because what's happened, yeah, towers under the bottom. You got to close that. Truth is, you got to close that if you want to reconcile the relationship. Okay. Bottom line. Okay. The person could be in their emotions, or they could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Now, you can be the Emperor here, or you could be just not even here, right? If you're feminine, you're not even here. You're Empress energy, but you're not present at the moment. This Emperor is wanting to come out of the cold. Now, if you're a male Libra, you're the Emperor, okay? You're wanting to come out of the cold because it's been a long time. You may have been, because betrayal, you juggled betrayal. You may have cheated on your partner, but you're wishing to rush in and rebuild. You're starting to see something about the past with your intuition. But somebody was manifesting manifesting an illusion. There was no equal give and take with this Queen of Cups. This person tried to block a Ten of Cups, manipulating communication. So by manipulating, causing an argument, causing a fight, causing drama, right? But the truth is, causing a tower. You know, this is what that Five of Swords is it's a tower moment. Manipulating communication to cause a tower. You have to close the cycle. The truth is, you have to close the cycle if you want to reconcile the relationship. You've got to get rid of this crazy karmic in order to go forward. You cannot have it both ways. This person has to be completely eliminated from your life, period. You cannot have any contact with this person whatsoever if you try to reconcile this relationship. Scorpio. There's a lot of players here. Scorpio, there's a lot of players. I feel like you're pre-Empress energy, though. Or you could be single and abundant. Oh. So you're holding back from a King of Pentacles. And it's causing problems. Because you're holding back because you want clarity on whether or not this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, is moving forward with the Queen of Wands. You're trying to find out whether or not the person you want is going to be with somebody else. So this is, if you can't love the one you want, love the one you're with kind of thing. Because the one you want is the King of Wands. The one you're with is the King of Pentacles. But you're holding back from the King of Pentacles, causing a burden because you want clarity on what this other person's doing. Is he moving forward to his wish to be with this Queen of Wands? Oh. So this is about love and commitment. You're arguing with your King of Pentacles whether or not you're committed. So there's an argument about love and commitment. And it's almost like you're needing the strength to cut somebody off. I feel like you don't want to be with the King of Pentacles. You want to be with the King of Wands, but you're trying to find out if they're trying to be with somebody else. What else is going on here? I feel like, you know what is Scorpio, what may end up happening is you may lose both of them. You may lose both of them because there's an opportunity to close a cycle with a bang, with a tower. So there's an opportunity to close a cycle with a bang, literally. I feel like you may end up ending the relationship with the King of Pentacles and being on your own in this case. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, first card out. Oh, you might be having, what do they call that when you're ready to quit your job? You're there on borrowed time, so to speak, because I feel like you're holding back at work because the truth is you're walking away. So you're getting ready to quit a job. So you're really kind of not doing anything at work. You're kind of just doing your thing, right? I feel like you're evaluating something, though. You're patiently evaluating. You're taking a step back, seeing things from a different perspective. You're being patient. This is about your getting your wish fulfillment. What's this Three of Cups? Okay. I feel like you keep your business to yourself, Sagittarius. You really don't tell people, even friends, what you're doing, because you feel like it was a mistake not telling your friends. You feel like it was a mistake not telling your friends. You're patiently trying to rebuild or collaborate with something. I almost feel like it's rebuild. You're doing what you're doing because you choose to. You're back and forth. You're back and forth. You're having sleepless nights about it, though. Are you doing the right thing? Are you not doing the right thing? You feel like you should have told your friends, but you didn't. Sometimes it's better to not say anything and just do it and then explain yourself afterwards, right? Because sometimes knowing people's business, there can be people that sabotage it, right? So that's a good rule of thumb there. But I feel like whatever you're going to do, Sagittarius, you've got a plan. You do. You got a plan. And this is about what you want to do, which, you know, it's your life. It's nobody else's. Capricorn. Capricorn, I want you to look up angel number 2929. Someone's blocking the truth here. Oh. Someone's blocking the truth from a family member. This manipulation is to gain a victory. You're wanting something from this family situation. You don't want some. Now, I don't know if this is baby mama drama and somebody's dating somebody or living with somebody who's paying the bills and they're going after child support. This manipulation is to get a victory, right? The manipulation is to get a victory. You have an opportunity to cut somebody out when you find the strength in divine timing. Like you'll cut this person off. But you're needing the strength. I feel like once you find clarity, you're going to end this. You're going to, once you see the truth, because I love these cards. There's a snake here in the corner. Once you see who the snake is, because that's the manipulator, the snake, you're going to put an end to it. And you're going to, Capricorn, the person could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You're going to get a judgment against this person for the burden they've caused. Because this is, you've had to carry the weight of everything on your back, right? Because of their manipulation. It's a King of Cups. It's a King of Cups. Or you could be in your emotions, but I'm feeling like somebody's keeping something from you because they want something from you. They're blocking you from seeing what's really happening. And once you get clarity, you're going to cut them off and file a judgment against them. So I almost feel like this is going to blow up in this person's face. They think they got the last laugh, but they didn't. You did. Aquarius. Aquarius, the person you're dealing with is a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You're trying to block Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio from seeing a past mistake involving a new passionate beginning. You're trying to block somebody from seeing the facts that the truth is going to cause a tower. And there's going to be an opportunity for justice. Now, you tried to block somebody from seeing that somebody cheated. Now, I feel like the one you're trying to block is the Queen of Cups. That's the center of the read. It's a past mistake involving a new passionate beginning. There's an opportunity for justice, but somebody's at a crossroads. At a crossroads about rebuilding. There's an opportunity for justice, but the truth is going to cause a tower. Now, I don't know if that's divorce. It's an opportunity to fix this because it's a past mistake, but you're still at a crossroads about rebuilding. You're having sleepless nights about the deception if it's communicated that somebody may move on. They may move on. This is about an opportunity for justice with your partner. You're afraid to tell your partner that you cheated because you feel like they'll walk away if you do. Okay, and Pisces. Pisces. You're waiting to heal. You may have some anxiety. You may be telling somebody that you're very anxious. It's illuminating communication about someone being very trapped in their head. I feel like it's maybe some anxiety, but you're trying to recover. I feel like, okay, this is taking a leap, and the Four of Wands is the foundation of celebration, okay? So you might be having cold feet. Cold feet. Like this is about waiting to recover, patient, be patient, right? Or try to find some peace and balance here. You're trapped in your head about taking that leap. It's illuminating a marriage, maybe walking down the aisle. You're in Empress energy, but this is almost making you sweat. It's almost making you sweat. Okay. Pisces, you're having a little bit of cold feet. You could be getting married to your person, right? Working with the King of Wands to overcome the obstacles to celebrate your wish fulfillment. Celebrate your wish fulfillment. You're going to overcome whatever cold feet or issues you've got, but this is about you getting down the aisle. You're having a panic attack, basically. Guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.